Good evening, I'm Jenny Runovich in tonight for Scott and Ann. And we start tonight at 6 with a tiny home community that's sparking some big time conversation. Lyndhurst Baptist Church on the west side is building 6 tiny homes for the homeless, as well as duplexes and a community center. It's on land the church already owns. Our Logan Gay spoke with the pastor and neighbors who have some mixed feelings about the development.
Come wintertime, Lyndhurst Baptist Church pastor Ben Wakefield says you can expect to see 6 new tiny homes similar to this one here on their property. It's part of the church members' mission to help people without homes.
These are human beings. They are worthy of a nice home. We want to drive by and look at the homes and say, that's a place I would live in. It's not only good for our clients, but it's also good for our neighborhood as well.
But not all neighbors feel that way. Both Kimberly Stewart and Christy Hayes live near the church. They believe it's the wrong place to have a project like this. They've been pushing back against the project.
We just don't need it in this community. I mean, we're trying to revive it, and this is, I think, only going to make it decline. And it's going to take the property value down of people that live around here.
We feel hopeless. We feel shut out. We feel like we don't know what we're doing around here. We don't have no communication whatsoever.
But other neighbors say they see the need in the community and believe this plan is a good way to step up.
I think it is a great idea. I think what the church is doing for the community is awesome. There is a lot of good people out here that need some help, you know, in different ways. Couldn't ask for a better place or a better community to do something like that in.
The project has been years in the making, and church leaders say they've been very intentional about safety and keeping community the center of this project.
Our first clients are people we know. They're people we've known for over a year. They've been background checked, and so, you know, there's that personal connection.
A connection that is still working its way around the community. In Indianapolis, Logan Gay, 13 News.
6:01 on your Thursday. Want to give you a live look at downtown Indianapolis. Sun out right now. It is dry right now. No surprise. But our weather team is tracking a chance for rain over the weekend. So, Angela, what's the timing on this?
Timing looks to be afternoon hours of Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday night through a good part of Sunday.
And we need it, though.
We need the rain. Timing could be bad for a few of those outdoor plans. I get that.
Yeah.
The full timeline coming up in the full forecast. But just know we've got some changes on the way. We are sunny and close to 70 right now, 69 Carmel and Brown County. Got a little bit of fall color from our camera there in Brown County, 69 degrees in Crawfordsville as well. Sunset this evening just a few minutes after 7 o'clock. We'll stay middle and upper 60s through sunset. Eventual temperatures tonight down into the 40s and 50s. We could use the rain, Jenny said it. Only 1/1500ths of an inch of rain so far this month, about 1.5 inches below average, and we're now 6 inches below average for the year so far. New drought monitor out today. Moderate drought conditions continue to expand across the northern half of the state, and extreme drought conditions near and north of Kokomo over toward the Fort Wayne area. Rain chances on the way for the weekend. Don't get here tomorrow. Increasing clouds in that Friday forecast, and highs tomorrow in the low 70s.
Thanks so much, Angela. Well, Hoosiers fans are gearing up for homecoming weekend. That means food, football, and of course, lots of parties. But as our Ashton Hackman explains, IU police hope a change to state law will keep students more safe.
The signs, it's homecoming weekend and a big game. It's here outside Memorial Stadium, and IU police say it's not just the party inside the Rock, but the party outside, where students need to be aware of Indiana's Lifeline law.
Governor Braun gave his stamp of approval for Indiana's updated Lifeline law earlier this year. Underage students will not face arrest when they get help because of alcohol-related emergencies. The previous law protected only those calling 911 for help, not the person who drank too much. The law still requires students getting help to stay on scene, provide their name, and cooperate with police.
We do want to make sure that our students have a specialized approach when it comes from us. In terms of the Lifeline law specifically, we want them to be informed.
Kickoff here at Memorial Stadium on Saturday as the Hoosiers take on the Spartans. It's set for 3:30. In Bloomington, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
Tonight, leaders of a student-led paper at IU Bloomington are pushing back against what they call censorship by the university. So the media school ordered the paper to no longer print physical editions. The latest was slated to come out today. Instead, The paper made a surprise announcement on social media. Take a look, posting the paper you weren't supposed to see with a digital version of the homecoming edition. On the front page, it says right there, censored in big red bold letters. Also, throughout the digital edition, black boxes that would usually contain ads now read, because of the media school, we cannot place an ad here. The school terminated the director of student media earlier this week. In a response to 13 News, IU says it cut print editions to focus more on digital news. Well, a lawsuit against Indiana Secretary of State Diego Morales is moving forward. It challenges a law that bans using a student ID to vote. A judge denied a request by Morales to dismiss this lawsuit. It argues the state law passed earlier this year goes against student voting rights and discriminates based on age. The state had argued for the ban, citing voter fraud concerns, but the judge says students may struggle more than others to get an alternate form of ID. AES Indiana has cut its rate increase request in half. That's under a settlement agreement reached with the city of Indianapolis. But our Rich Nye talked with consumer advocates today who say the power companies should actually be lowering customer bills.
While this deal with the city of Indianapolis and some major companies in town does reduce the power rate increase, AES Indiana says it will still allow the company to make necessary investments in the power grid.
We still believe that this increase is necessary and prudent to continue to serve our customers with safe and reliable electricity.
AES Indiana says the average residential customer would pay about $10 more a month over the next 2 years. But the Indiana Office of Utility Consumer Counselor says the original request was incredibly inflated. The OUCC says AES Indiana customer electric rates should actually go down.
We filed testimony recommending a $21.2 million decrease to existing rates.
The Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission must approve the settlement. A decision is expected by late spring. In Indianapolis, Rich Nye, 13 News.
An investigation is underway in Greenfield tonight to figure out what started a fire. So it happened around 9 a.m. on New Road just west of Meridian Street. You can see these pictures show what appear to be a garage on fire. Crews put it out before it spread to any nearby homes or buildings. Thankfully, nobody hurt. Okay, let's talk IU football. The team already having a historic season, and now IU has announced a new 8-year deal for head coach Curt Cignetti. It's worth nearly $93 million, keeping Cignetti in Bloomington through 2033. It's a big payday for the coach who's led the Hoosiers to a national title contention in his first 2 seasons with a record of 17-2. That, of course, includes an undefeated start to this season that has them up to number 3 in the polls, the highest ranking in school history. The Hoosiers host the Michigan State Spartans this Saturday in Bloomington. Kickoff is at 3:30. Still to come tonight, Westfield's population is booming right now and shows no signs of slowing down. We've got the vision for the future, preparing for what's to come. Angela?
And looking ahead to the weekend, we've got Saturday late day storms, Sunday rain and strong winds. I'll have the hour-by-hour timeline. Plus, a proposal to build a tech park in Henry County is getting some pushback tonight. The history behind the local company's plans next.